What's up guys? It's time for another vlog. Let me show you where we're at. We are in Cancun. Woo! In this vlog, I'm going to be talking about what travel's like now that the pandemic has happened. Honestly, still happening, but since travel's open, we want to take advantage of this trip, probably the only trip that we'll be able to take this year. And so we are staying at the Riu Cancun. I'll show you some of the things that we went through in the airport. So in the airport, you know, obviously masks required in the airport and on the plane. And then also we flew through Delta, and they, as soon as you walk onto the plane, they give you a wipe to wipe down your seat in your area, which is very nice because, you know, that's something that puts people on edge immediately. Is like, I think that the dirtiest thing in the airplane is supposedly the tray table, so that's cool, you know, wipe that down. But then instead of like asking you what drink you want, they have these pre-sealed bags that have water, like Cheez-Its, chocolate, and then also a one-time use hand sanitizer packet. So they're definitely taking some steps to keep everything clean, which is very important and very nice. And then also, they're not booking full flights, so the middle seat is open to provide some sort of social distancing. And honestly, like, the travel here was so easy that I might opt to wear a mask if we could just keep it that way, you know, not full capacity, anything. And that leads me into the next point. Right here in Riu Cancun is, I'm pretty sure they're only booking to 60% capacity, so like it feels like a ghost town because, you know, this place is huge, and yes, there's still hundreds of people, but I mean, everyone's on their own different schedule. Hundreds instead of thousands is, you know, a big difference. So like when we're eating, you know, it's barely packed at all. It's kind of quiet. There's no music going in those parts, so it's kind of weird. But we gotta go get some sunscreen because I'm white, very white, ginger Irish, and I burn. So let's do it. We're in the lobby right now, and right back there they have something that looks like a tripod, but that's actually where they're taking your temperature as you're coming in, just to make sure that you're not sick. So yeah, masks are required pretty much everywhere here. And we just got worked over for some sunscreen. Paid, I think, around like 12 or 15 bucks for it, but I mean, we even left our hotel just to go find some, and it wasn't much cheaper outside the hotel. Before we head to the beach, I'm going to get a drink. This place is all inclusive, so I can just keep ordering them and ordering them and ordering them. It's perfect. But if you're like me and have a little bit higher of an alcohol tolerance, when you order these drinks, you want to say extra of whatever alcohol is in there. All right, so masks are required every time you go and like order a drink or go into a restaurant. You don't have to wear it, obviously, when you're having the drink or when you're out and about. Man, this is a struggle right here. It's always coming down. So I'm gonna get a margarita. Gracias. As you can see from behind me, there's like no one here on the beach. They're all up at the pool pretty much. I don't know, someone's on the speakers and they're doing some like dancing game or something. But we got the beach to ourselves right now. It's pretty crazy. And I didn't even mention to you guys like what kind of deal we got on this place. So prices were obviously discounted for this place, and for my wife and I, in one all-inclusive room for a week with flights from Reno, cost about $860 or $870 a person. So we spent like 17 something. That's crazy. I mean, that's your food, drinks, alcohol, like all that for an entire week in paradise. Super cool. And also another precaution that they're taking here is like every time you go into the gym or a restaurant or something like that, they make you take hand sanitizer. Even when you get onto like your transport from the airport, hand sanitizer. God, this place is gorgeous. Thank you. So as you just saw, they just checked my temperature as we walked in. So being extra safe everywhere you go. So as you can see, I really like seafood. Take your votes now from home. What am I gonna get? Tequila lemonade or a mojito? Vote now. Can I get a tequila lemonade, please? Also, can I get a little extra tequila in there, please? Obviously tequila lemonade, and obviously extra tequila. Sorry, me vlogging last night came to a sudden halt. I got literally the worst case of hiccups I've ever gotten. It lasted for hours. You know, I took a nap and I was still hiccuping while I was asleep, and it just randomly went away when I got back up. But I told my wife too. I was like, normally when I get hiccups, I get them a couple more times in the same day, and it happened to me. It's so annoying, but luckily the second round only lasted maybe 20 minutes instead of a few hours, so that was miserable. So back in 2017, we were staying right down there at one of those orange buildings. There's a little Airbnb in there. It was super low budget because we were just trying to get here really cheap, and there was no windows or anything like that. So we were constantly walking from here to way down here for the public beach. But over there you can see this little swampy lagoon, lake, river, I don't know what it is. But you know, it kind of smells and whatnot, and you're just walking by and you're seeing all these signs that have crocodiles on them. And we're like, crocodiles? Like, really? Is that, I mean, they put bus stops right next to these signs, and we're walking, and like, I shit you not, there was a crocodile like 10 feet from us. It was so alarming to me. I mean, those are dinosaurs. They're dinosaurs. Scary. And yeah, so it intrigued me to look up to see if anyone's ever gotten jacked by these crocodiles, and of course people have, and that would be terrifying. The more you know. So as you can see, there's a lot of measures being taken here to ensure the safety of the guests and the employees, which I personally really appreciate. They check your temperature and make you put on hand sanitizer as you're coming in, and then this is the other thing. They have these pre-sealed packages here with your napkin and your silverware, just to make sure that no one's been tampering with them and breathing on them, getting them germed up and such. So that I really appreciate as well. I'm here at the buffet, and another measure that they're taking is not letting you serve yourself. So you walk up to the area where you want your food, and then you ask for some, and then they serve you, and then a lot of things are coming packaged already. And then they also have this plastic wrap over the food, and then they also have lanes for you to walk so that you're not going past each other unnecessarily. So right now I'm looping back around. But yeah, it's very different, and it's weird because, you know, normally at these buffets you just kind of dish up the portions that you want, but now you're at the mercy of whoever's serving you up. I'm realizing exactly how much food I eat, and I feel a little gluttonous when I'm asking for more and more and more. Fat people problems. So since you need a mask to order drinks around here, the swim up bar is closed because they don't expect you to wear a mask in the pool. That'd be rather dangerous. Kind of be like getting waterboarded if you went under. And also you can see behind me there is not a lot of people here. So, you know, don't really have to worry about the social distancing that much. I hope you guys got some insight as to how COVID has changed travel, and this, I'm assuming, will probably be going on for like another year at least, till a cure's found, something like that. Oh, and sorry if it's windy because I'm right next to the ocean. There's this gnarly breeze coming off of it. Hopefully you can still hear me. But anyways, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my trip. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a thumbs up, comment what you thought down below, and then subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.